less than a week away from the 4th of July, the perfect time for family get-togethers, of course friends, and that always involves great drinks, great food.
Yeah, so exciting. Today, Amy Sherman is here from the Spartan Culinary Classroom with some tasty ideas to complement your backyard barbecue. This is exciting because we always want a little bit of pizzazz that we can add, you know, to
You don't have to just do hot dogs and hamburgers on the 4th of July, although they're delicious.
What do we have here, Amy?
Well, today I brought things that you could make ahead of time so that you can actually sit down and enjoy the holiday with your family and friends, whether you're at the lake or you're camping or you're at home, because a lot of times you're stuck in the kitchen making things for all your guests, and that's not fun.
No, not at all. Okay,
so we're going to make some things ahead of time.
Easy to
exactly, easy to do, but they're different, a little bit different than what you might normally serve on the 4th of July. So we're going to start off with grilling. We all like to grill on the 4th of July, but this is some chicken, and instead of a chicken breast, we're doing a chicken thigh, which is a little bit moister when it's on the grill. It's not as easy to dry out as a chicken breast, which is why I like it. They're a little bit smaller. These are boneless and skinless, so they're still very, very low in fat, so it's still a healthy choice. But then what we did is we put a cherry barbecue sauce on it. So you could definitely go out and buy a bottled sauce, but why not make it yourself and make it now and put it in the fridge and have it ready for the 4th of July. And this is full of Michigan products, which is why I love it. So it has lots and lots of dried cherries in it. It has garlic, onion. You use the base of it as some ketchup, so that's a prepared product, which is easy. But then our secret ingredient, we're going to double the cherries. We have dried cherries in it, and then we also have a local beer, which is the Founder's Cerise, and this is only available for a limited time, and this is a cherry beer, and it's delicious.
Boy, Founder's just, every flavor they create is just something that's inspired. A lot of things that have those rich Michigan roots to them, and of course, the flavors of the season.
Oh my gosh, totally. This is a great beer. Check it out. It's only available for a little while.
Wonderful.
And so you just pour it into your barbecue sauce, cook it on the stove for a little while. You can then puree it if you want it smooth, or you can leave it chunky. It'll keep in your fridge for up to 2 weeks. So you can choose when you want to use it, but that's going to make your barbecue very, very special and very different and unique, which is nice.
So for the people watching, you're really saying, oh, I need to do this. We're going to be giving out these recipes too. And so do you want us to try these?
Yeah, let's go.
You know, we're volunteering to do this. To be the taste tester for everyone
we have
at
some
home.
forks here so that we can actually
We conveniently have forks available.
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons we love seeing you walk in the studio, Amy.
I'm a popular girl with
This
the
is
food.
great. You talked about the thighs too. They are a better portion size to what we should be eating.
Exactly.
That's
this is going to be much closer
those.
to the 4-ounce portion size that you want for a meat protein. So that way you don't have to do anything else to it. You can just serve them up like this and everyone can grab one and go.
This is delicious.
So good. It's such a great
Really
option.
good.
We grill chicken a lot, and it's usually the same boring old thing. So a nice
something
way
a little
to,
bit different, but still so very easy to do.
a brand new flavor.
Yeah. So we're talking 4th of July. And you have the best dessert here.
It's so cute,
For
isn't
shape
it?
and color.
Okay, so these are shortcakes, which is a really classic thing to have right now. We have all of our wonderful Michigan fruit coming in. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries are all in season right now. These are something that you can make. It's very quick to put it together. Then you can cut them out in a cute little star shape.
Nice.
And then throw them in the freezer unbaked.
Oh.
Okay.
And then the morning of the 4th of July or the night before, you can bake them off fresh and have a warm, delicious shortcake for that afternoon if
That
you
is a
want.
great idea.
That is wonderful. And I love when I walk into D&W, where I get most of my groceries, and I see this great fruit, and it's just in top bloom. The color is beautiful.
It's the time to eat it. This is the
perfect
time
for the
to have
holiday.
it. Exactly. So it's red, white,
over?
and blue. Yeah, so you can put it over. I like to I put a little bit of sugar and a little bit of vanilla over my fruit. Not too much. You can use as much as you want. And if you are diabetic, maybe you could use honey if you wanted to. You could use stevia or agave syrup if those were things that you were interested in, if you didn't want to use a white sugar. But then I put a little bit of lemon juice and then also some zest. So we'll layer that lemon in there to have it be really bright and flavorful. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that
I
nice?
love that agave nectar.
That
It's
stuff's
a
cool,
great
yeah.
sweetener.
So then we can just take one of our shortcakes that we baked off this morning. We'll just kind of cut it in half, and we can put that down there. And then we have one of my favorite local products. This is Palazzolo's Tahitian vanilla bean ice cream. This is made in Saugatuck, but it's available at Spartan stores. So we'll put a big scoop of that on there.
And it's about the presentation too. I mean, these are obviously delicious flavors and very fresh, but it also just looks like you've worked tirelessly in the kitchen.
It does. And remember, you eat with your eyes first. So if it looks good, people are going to be super excited about it. So
that,
and then we can just put our little star up on
That's
the top.
beautiful. And people should know there is a gelato bar at the D&W Fresh Market.
That you can go and sample it all.
Yes.
So let's tilt this so people can really see.
It's so yummy. The ice cream
It's so great.
It's not ice cream. You have to say it's gelato, and it is amazing. It is so rich. You only need a little scoop because it has a lot less air whipped into it, and his flavors are incredible.
They are.
Yeah.
They're really the unusual.
Yes.
You know, some
very
with a little peppery
interesting,
finish.
a little bit different. Yep. Okay, give that a
very-
try and tell me if that would be good for your
I'm
4th of July
certain.
party.
Yes.
This will make the cut.
I'm gonna invite you over just so you'll bring some food.
That is delicious, and the star is a little bit crunchy, like a cookie.
Exactly.
It's really good.
And it's so nice if you can pop it out of that freezer, that convenience for it, then you're not doing anything on the 4th of July. It's all going to be ready
I
for
love
you.
that
So
just
good.
little taste of lemon that you introduced there. Okay, so what about on the
Wonderful.
drinking side of things? We don't want to have things boring.
Nope, do something a little bit different, although of course you can always have beer, which is great. But if you're going to be drinking kind of all throughout the day, you maybe want to have something that's very low in alcohol and refreshing and rehydrating, because it's probably going to be hot like it is today.
Oh, yeah.
So sangria is a great choice, and it's light, and you can decide how sweet you want it to be. I personally like it less sweet, and I want to have more other things going on than just the wine and the other
The
liquors.
fizziness is a great, and these LaCroix drinks are amazing by themselves. And you put that in your sangria.
We're gonna put it in the sangria. In fact, you can crack that one open and pour some in. What you do is you make your sangria ahead of time, again, the night before. You can have it all ready except for the LaCroix, and then you put that in when you're ready to serve, and then you get a little bit of that fizz. And that bubble is really nice.
I started drinking the LaCroix when I was in college. I just loved
really?
the flavor, and it was
great.
inexpensive option to just drinking water all the time.
Exactly. It has a little bit of flavor. You can pick any one of them that you want. So the other tricks to the sangria is so simple. Instead of making a simple syrup, which is a little bit more complicated, we just use a white cran peach juice, which has some of that nice sugar in it, a little bit of triple sec, a white wine, whatever kind you want, and then you add in the LaCroix, and it's ready to roll. Put in whatever fruit you have.
your fruits right there, and so it's kind of nice to have the fruit.
Absolutely.
With it.
That's the
Hey, it's
healthy
healthy.
part of the sangria.
So when people are putting together an idea for hosting people this time of the year, is it really about making it simple so you can be a part of the celebration?
I
instead of
say
just
yes,
stuck
because
in-
I need to sit out in the sun with my sangria.
Okay,
This is great.
thank you, Amy,
This is
so much. And your
wonderful.
recipes are all going to be available for us?
They're all going to be online, so you can check them out there and celebrate a great 4th of July with your family and friends.
Perfect. It's not
Delicious.
too overly sweet, which is nice because we're going to be having some hot weather,
Oh,
going
yeah.
into next week as well.
Absolutely. A nice treat, unique flavors. The peach, a nice treat.
Something different.
Delicious. Thank you so much for
You're
making our
welcome.
celebrations absolutely wonderful.
I love to be here. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
We'll be right back.
This is 8 West.